If you're looking for real ways to make extra money, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know, so stick around until the end. Let's get started.
Welcome to today's explainer. Look, if you've ever wanted to turn your ideas, your knowledge, or just your raw entrepreneurial drive into a truly scalable online income, consider this your personal one-on-one coaching session. Today, we're walking through a step-by-step action plan to generate real money by selling ebooks on Amazon. Starting this blueprint today is your absolute first step toward building a brand new income stream. We aren't just talking about throwing a random Word document online and hoping for the best. This is a comprehensive guide to building a highly profitable digital asset business from the ground up.
Right out of the gate, I want to hook you with this incredibly exciting number, 70%. Listen to this. Through Amazon's Kindle Direct publishing platform, you get to keep up to 70% in royalties from the sale price of your ebook. I mean, think about that compared to traditional publishing gatekeepers who basically take everything. The barrier to entry has completely vanished, and the absolute lion's share of the profits can go directly into your pocket. It's a real game changer.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's your clear roadmap for today. 1. The Amazon publishing opportunity. 2. Finding a hungry niche. 3. Creating your high-quality ebook. 4. Optimizing for KDP discovery. 5. Driving targeted buyer traffic. And 6. Scaling up and avoiding mistakes. You're getting a fully organized playbook, so let's build your business. Part 1. The Amazon publishing opportunity. Let's quickly establish the foundational tools we're going to be using to make this happen.
You're going to hear a couple of acronyms today, so let's clearly define them right away so nobody gets lost. First up, KDP. That stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. This is Amazon's absolutely free platform where you upload and actually sell your books. Then there's KU, or Kindle Unlimited. Think of this like Netflix for readers. It's a subscription program. If you enroll your book here, you actually get paid based on the number of pages a user reads. Now, currently, that's a fraction of a cent, about $0.004 to $0.005 per page in the US fund. But honestly, to put that into perspective, Amazon pays out tens of millions of dollars from that fund every single month. Those tiny fractions of a cent can turn into massive monthly checks if you play it smart.
Moving on to part 2, finding a hungry niche. This is crucial, guys. The first rule of this business plan is that you have to find your audience before you write a single word. Actually, I'm going to challenge conventional advice here. If you want to make serious money, do not just write what you randomly feel like writing. It's like throwing darts in the dark. You have to use data to spot high-demand, low-competition subcategories. So instead of trying to compete in a massive, totally saturated category like just gardening, you want to drill down. Target a highly specific, very hungry niche. Think bonsai tree care instead. So, no more guessing, here is your actionable recon checklist. First, browse the Kindle bestsellers list in specific subcategories to see what's actually moving. Next, hunt through the reviews of top books to spot gaps. Literally look for what readers are begging for. Then, deploy specialized software tools like Publisher Rocket or KDP Spy to spy on actual monthly sales and competition levels. And finally, target nonfiction. Topics like how-to guides or health are incredible entry points because readers are urgently looking for solutions to their problems. They don't really care if you're a famous author. They just want answers.
Part 3. Creating your high-quality ebook. Now that you've validated your niche, it's product creation time.
I gotta give you some tough love here. A poorly formatted, typo-written book simply won't sell. Your brand reputation is on the line. But you've kind of got two paths here. You can sit down and write it yourself, focusing entirely on solving one clear problem for your reader. Or if you want to step back, act like a CEO, and be a true publisher, you can outsource the whole thing. You can hire professional ghostwriters on platforms like Upwork or Reedsy. Expect to invest anywhere from $500 to $3,000 for a really high-quality manuscript. Either way, never skip a professional copy edit. When it's time to format, use tools like Amazon's free Kindle Create or a program like Vellum to make sure that final EPUB file looks pristine. We're always told never to judge a book by its cover, right? Well, Amazon shoppers do exactly that every single second of the day. A premium cover is absolutely non-negotiable. You literally need to budget $100 to $500 for a professional designer. It has to look incredible, and crucially, the title has to be totally readable when it's shrunk down to a tiny thumbnail size on a mobile screen. If it looks amateurish, buyers will scroll right past it, and boom, you've lost the sale. All right, part 4, optimizing for KDP discovery. Once the book is totally done, the meticulous work of setting up your storefront on Amazon begins. You have to optimize your listing like a pro. Your title and subtitle must include relevant keywords naturally. For instance, Air Fryer Cookbook for Beginners, 600 quick and easy recipes with a 30-day meal plan. Do you see how keyword-rich that is? Amazon also gives you exactly 7 keyword slots. Use lucrative phrases here, not just single words. A phrase like low-carb cookbook for diabetics is infinitely better than just throwing in the word diabetic. And your book description? Use bold headings and HTML formatting to make that text pop off the screen. And this brilliantly illustrates our pricing strategy. To unlock that golden 70% royalty rate we talked about earlier, you must price your book in the absolute sweet spot, somewhere between $2.99 and $9.99. If you price outside that range, your royalty plummets down to just 35%. Now, here's a strategic tip. For your very first book, you might intentionally price it at 99 cents, taking that temporary 35% hit just to gather a bunch of initial reviews and gain traction. Once you have momentum, you bump it right back to that sweet spot. Part 5. Driving targeted buyer traffic. We are completely destroying the publish and wait myth today. Look, Amazon's algorithm strongly favors books that are already selling, so you have to kickstart the cycle yourself. Here is your step-by-step traffic generation plan. Step 1. Amazon ads. Start with a low daily budget, just $5 to $10 a day on auto-targeting to collect precious data. Then you switch over to manual targeting for your absolute best keywords. Step 2. Run strategic price promotions, like a Kindle countdown deal, to spike your downloads and push up your organic ranking. Step 3. Capture emails from day 1. Put a reader magnet inside your book, like a free bonus chapter or cheat sheet. You grab their email, and then you can directly market your next release to a warm audience. Finally, Part 6. Scaling up and avoiding mistakes. This is the phase where we build a scalable business and dodge the pitfalls that ruin your earnings. Let me be totally clear here. Real money comes from multiple books. Think of each book as a brand new storefront for your brand. If you're publishing a keto diet cookbook, that naturally leads a reader to want your keto meal prep book, right? Which then directly leads to your keto for women over 50 book. It's like a giant puzzle where your back catalog becomes a powerful automated engine. One single customer buys 5 products from you instead of just one. But you've got to navigate the minefield. There are common landmines that will literally kill your earnings. Mistake number 1, publishing and just waiting. You must aggressively drive traffic. Mistake number 2, ignoring reviews. Now, obviously, never buy reviews, but you should actively use Amazon's Request a Review button and tap into ARC sites like Booksprout or Pubbie. Mistake number 3, weak covers and blurbs. If you don't hook a shopper in 3 seconds, you're out. And the final landmine, giving up too soon. Algorithms need time, guys. Many of the most profitable authors didn't see life-changing income until their 3rd or 4th book. Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking. Can't I just quickly publish some low-content journals or blank notebooks? Listen, the fantasy of easy, effortless passive income through junk books is over. That market is heavily policed by Amazon, and it is incredibly crowded. If you want to make real, sustainable money, creating original, high-value content that actually solves a reader's problem is the clear winner. Period. So, what does this all mean for you? It brings us to a massive, bottom-line question to end on today. Will you treat this as a real business or just a lottery ticket? Because the people making a full-time living with Amazon KDP, they pick validated niches, they produce incredibly professional books, they optimize every single tiny element of their listing, run ads to trigger sales, and then they aggressively repeat that entire process. They treat it like a business. You now have the exact blueprint to start earning. The next step? Well, that's entirely up to you. Thank you for joining me on this explainer. Now go build your digital empire.
And that's a wrap. If you found this helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people find this content. Subscribe so you don't miss our next video, and check out the one on the screen right now. It might be exactly what you need next. See you there.